Hi guys, welcome back to another video in our therapy prompt. Today's prompt is called Words for 2021. And so the first thing that we are going to do is you are going to think of one word, hopefully one positive word to predict for this year. So we're forgetting about last year, we're not worrying about it, we're on to a new year. So I want you to think of one word that can describe this coming year in a positive way. And then once you've thought of that word, you're going to write it nice and big on your page. It's going to fill out most of your page. And we are going to try and do bubble letters. So for those of you that are unsure of how to do bubble letters, one kind of easy way to go about doing it is to write normally your word, so however you would normally. So for example, okay, pick your word. My word is going to be hopeful. So if I am showing you how to do bubble letters, I'm going to write my word nice and big. Make sure you have an eraser handy, because sometimes it's hard to size everything and make sure your whole word fits. If you're comfortable with bubble letters, then feel free to do it however works best for you. This is just kind of an example for those who might not feel as comfortable doing it. So I'll just turn this, give me a sec. So, okay, so I've got hopeful written on there. And so the idea in making bubble letters is you can either go around what you've already drawn, or you can kind of attach it. So if I were to turn my H into a bubble letter, I will go like this. And so you kind of work around it. So I've attached it, and then I'm gonna erase this middle part, okay? So I'll erase the middle part and then I move on to my O. Now O's are easy because you've already done the outside, so I'm just going to add a little thing in the middle there, and then our P. And remember, you guys can pick whichever word you like. So it doesn't have to be what I'm doing. Okay, so I've got around the P and the E. Again, you can try it and erase it if it doesn't work. That's the beauty of having an eraser. F. So see how I'm just kind of using the original drawings and working around it to make it thicker. Okay, and then same with the U and the L. So I'll let you guys finish. Again, you can continue to make them thicker or however you want them. So go ahead and write your word. Try out the bubble letters, see if it works. If you're getting frustrated, then don't worry about it. You can write it normally. But yeah, give it a shot. All right, so you've got your word filling up your page. So now take some time, you can color it, you can add designs to it, make it look however you like. And then when we come back, we will go letter by letter and start adding more words to describe and hopefully predict a much better 2021, okay? So go ahead and color them and then we'll come back and we'll get to work. All right, so now that you have your word drawn and colored and decorated however you like, we are going to go letter by letter. And for each letter, we're going to come up with other words to describe this year that start with that letter. So if you have multiple of the same letter in your word, you can try and split up the words between the two of them, or think of as many as you can. But yeah, so for example, my first letter is H. So I am going to think of as many H words that I can that are positive, that I can use to predict how this year is going to go, hopefully in a positive way. And then I'll move on to the O and the P and the E and the F and the U and the L. And by the end, I will have my page filled with words of all these different letters that are positive, and that will help me go into this year with, I guess, a more optimistic outlook. Okay, so I am going to do mine just by kind of throwing out arrows. So I'll show you a couple examples. And these words can be actions, they can be describing words, anything that might come into play this year, maybe things that you're looking forward to, or feelings that you want to feel, or whatever it might be that has to do with this coming year. It can be really flexible. So this is just an example. I'll probably add a few more, but to my H, I've got some arrows coming out and I've got a few words. And I'll just keep going until I can't think of any more H's, and then I'll move on to the O, and I'll work my way down the line so that I have a full page of words to look forward to this year. Okay? If you prefer to draw, by all means, draw pictures. I will probably stick to writing it out today, but again, everyone's different. So by all means, do whatever feels best for you and make this your own, okay? So let's get started. All right, so you should have a page with your one big word on it for the year, and then a bunch of smaller words to also represent this year. So for example, my H's include hiking, home, happy, humble, healthy, and helpful. My O is optimistic and Okanagan. My P is proud, pretty, pictures, and pleasant. My E is elope, enjoy, energy, excitement. My F is forever, family, fresh, fun, and fantastic. My U is unconditional. And my L is laughter, listen, love, learn, and lucky. Okay, and these are things that you can add to as you kind of think of things. I know sometimes it's hard to think of what you want to write on the spot. So feel free to leave it and come back to it if you're having a hard time with a specific letter. But yeah, this is just something that you can refer back to if you're having any negative thoughts about the year ahead. I know uncertainty definitely is a major cause for stress and anxiety. So instead of stressing about what the unknown is for this year, kind of come back to this and look at all of the words and feelings and activities that you've got written down out of hopes for this year to come, and hopefully we can make it all happen. All right, that is everything for this prompt today. I hope you enjoyed it. I'd love to hear about what words you picked and all the things that you added to it. I will see you guys again on Monday.